Milan are already in celebration mode, free from pressure, free from tension. All that remains is to add the icing to the promotion cake. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We are just getting started. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, this...
And Messi! Goal! Milan! And what a start!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Has a look and plays it forward. Son Heung-min. And this is Kane. Guardiola. For Messi. And this is Kane. Goes for a shot! And we have our very first corner. Yamal goes short. He's having a shot! It's a goal! They are purring, truly purring. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Messi. Now it's Kane. And it's Son Heung-min. And this is Messi. Robertson. And here's Son Heung-min. Messi. Now it's Kane. And here's Oyarzabal. Oh, look at the space here. Real chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Played out towards the right wing. He's picked his way through. Now it's Kane. Now it's Messi. Messi.
Oh, great feat, that.
Oh, that's fabulous. And this is Kane. Tries a shot! Goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. That was a given. It always was.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Milan are having a ball here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Kane. Now it's Messi. And here's Son Heung-min. He's free, he has got... And one more try! No, it's wide.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Milan really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Milan look as though they have this game won. They've been firing and scoring at will. So the action resumes. Oyarzabal. It's a good run down the right. Yamal has created one goal already. That's good running with the ball. Caicedo. Opts to play it back. Messi! Well taken goal. And just like that, he's into double figures now.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Ha segnato al 55esimo minuto, numero 18. Messi! Messi! Messi!
Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Kane looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
It's Kane! Oh, what has happened here? And this is Kane. In he goes again! Oh, almost a sixth.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 19.
Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Robertson. Oyarzabal did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Milan still have the cards to affect this game. Oh, that's superb. Takes a shot! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 22.
So can they do it again?
14.
Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Shapes to shoot!
44.
And that's past the post.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Milan will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Messi! Messi. And it's Fascioli driving on and making good progress. He is through here. There's the shot! No, that's just wide.
Fagioli certainly showed terrific balance and control to go past his markers, but not with the finish.
Robertson. Good running, strong and purposeful. Fagioli.
5 minuti di recupero.
5 minutes to add.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Oh, he's bustling through here. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Kane. That's the end. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Kane picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all.
Things you can't rely on. I got no time for it. I don't want no bad energy, no. 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 No bad energy, no bad energy, no. No. Better use up your days, or better come stack your
Well, nothing beats the feeling of getting promoted. The hard work already done, the team can set out to enjoy this game and bask in the adulation of their adoring fans. Well, it is far from being the biggest in Brazil, this stadium. The capacity barely 16,000 or so, but there is really nothing quite like the noise and the highly charged air that these demanding Santos folk can generate. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Now it's Yamal. That's good running with the ball. Look at the space here. And that's... Can he finish? Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. And it's Messi. Messi going forward. This might... He's having a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Yamal plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Yamal. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Andreas Pereira.
Santos always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Shoots! And that's a tidy finish. And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Neymar. No, he's not getting past him there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Messi. And that's a dangerous ball. Driving Kane! Nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Now it's Kane, and he's found a way past. Caicedo, and here's Kane. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Milan looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. So we're underway for the second half. Oyarzabal. Oh, this is a very good run. And here's Oyarzabal. And here's Kane. Oh, he's got a side of goal. Shot could... Shapes to shoot! Yes! And they are disappearing out of sight. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Camisa 19.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Kane.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Kane. Now can he find a finish? Oh, he's been caught, and he's following up! Oh, good finish! They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And he's being shifted off it. Caicedo. Kane. Now it's Yamal. And here's Kane. Now it's Yamal. Mikel Oyarzabal. And it's Caicedo. Great ball, and he's in here. There's the shot! And he's missed it.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
Substituição em andamento.
Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Neymar. And here's Kane. Tacho did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He has found the way through. And this is Kane. Kane looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Gets a good foot in there. And this is Kane. And he's in on goal. Can he finish? It's a goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Milan are having a ball here. 4 extra minutes added on. And that is as far as it goes. Milan can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Kane taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it.